Hi guys, happy Tuesday. 1 minute rundown. I just got back from my interview and it went well. I have no regrets. If I don't get the job, I'll hear back by Friday, she said, Thursday, Friday. Then, it just is what it is. And I just keep trying because that's all we can do. I stand by my assertion in the last video that this year, well, maybe I'll change it. It's not so much get wild, you know, but I think the sentiment is still the same where it's like we have to make really, really like executive decisions. We have to follow through with executive decisions. So, I don't know, like I would have never um not gone to this interview, but I think for a lot of people it's really easy to like want to give up and not follow through. um and obviously, this year especially, you can't, like, you have to, there has to be resolve there. So I will get a job with a company that makes good things, and um you know that's it. Like, I will get a good job. I will get a job that I feel good in. And I don't know, if I don't, if it takes longer, or I just, then I would like, so be it. But like, I'm just going to keep on trying, and that's all that can really happen. But there's no more like not doing it. It's, I don't know, I keep saying, and I hate that. But yeah, I kind of wish I could wait to record until like after Friday when I hear back, because then that would make my point a little more salient. But it doesn't matter, like, either way, you have to keep trying. And like, I know everything is falling apart right now, trust me, I know, like, I know. Um, and shit is getting really, really, really hard. It's been hard, but it's still like apparently showing us up that like we ain't seen nothing yet. I swear to fucking God. My boyfriend went to the store yesterday and I thought he was kidding. I actually had to look at the receipt. I thought he was kidding. But an 18 pack of eggs was $13. And then we get our milk, it's raw milk from a little small tiny dairy a few miles up the road. And it's been $7 a half gallon, which is crazy. Now, as of the first of this year, it's $9. So yeah, I don't know. Like, we don't eat like that much, and for us, it's definitely a quality over quantity thing. We're trying to be carnivore, but I just like, it's really hard with EPs. Like, they really, really love, like, even EJs, extroverts in general. Like, extroverts love food. They love food. They get so much joy out of it. And I don't understand. Like, I could, oh my God, my latest fucking, what is it called? Obsession. It's not obsession. There's another word for it. Um, Damn it. I have a pin. My uh ex friend gave me this pin that said this. Anyway, my latest obsession is chia seeds in the with the raw milk, with a little bit of tiny little bit of maple syrup, real maple syrup, duh, obviously, powdered vanilla, and real vanilla. Literal chef's kiss on that. And I mean, not really, because you didn't cook it. Like, you just put it in a jar. I don't even know what the ratios are yet. I'm still kind of trying to work that out. I could look up a recipe, but fuck you. And Yeah, I wake up and I literally like can't wait to get to it. Can't wait to get to it. And I think it really helps too because um there's no running to the coffee to see if there's a cup left over from my boyfriend. It's like, no, I'm going to the fucking chia seed. So yeah, and I think it's like it's really making me fucking healthy. I've only been having it for like I don't know, 4 or 5 days now, and I feel fucking great. Like, I don't know if anybody out there is like really struggling. I feel you. I fucking feel you. Um, Try chia seeds. Like, with some raw milk. I'm serious. Like, I don't know. Maybe you could do like Nancy's yogurt and then throw in a little bit of like I don't know, some type of milk to make it give it enough to like expand the little chia seeds to expand and be really nice to eat. I don't know. I just something about chia seeds. Like I was reading the bag and it was like it has so much magnesium and two other things I can't remember. But man, I was just like, this is. It was like the first time where, well, one of the first times where I was like, man, this is a superfood. This is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Like Martha Stewart, let me call you up and let you know what the next wonderful thing is because it's fucking chia seeds. But yeah, anyway, our cow is going to get butchered. Our bull is going to get butchered on the 23rd of this month. So shortly thereafter, we will have real beef for probably a year. And I'm so excited because like one superfood that I do remember like eating it and being like, wow, is cow heart. Like so his heart, I'm gonna eat his heart. And yeah, I'm really excited because I'm kind of in an I'm not I don't know. I just it's weird like for as crazy as liberal people are, like they do really I don't know. I guess there's some crossover with like super liberal because I lived in a really liberal town. It was a college town named Bellingham, and like conservatives, they get their own cow butchered and stuff like that, like that crossover is in the food because they both like raw milk, they both like organs, and yeah, I not since I was in that liberal town have I had access to heart like the co-op, which I would walk to. Um, always basically always had it on hand, and I don't know if it was cow. No, it wasn't cow heart. It was lamb hearts. Anyway, I haven't had access to heart in a while. I'm really excited to get my hands on one. I know I could just go to the co-op, and maybe they would have it. Like, there's one in Everett. I'm like 20 minutes from Everett. I could try and find it and see. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I feel really, really fucking good. I feel really good. Like, and I haven't felt good in a long time. Like, can you tell? Like, I am wearing a little bit of makeup because obviously the interview, like how to look really young and fresh. Um, but it's just light, it's nothing crazy. But I feel, I don't know. And, oh my God, God is so good. The universe is so good. Whatever you believe in, thank you, Lord, Gaia, Holy Spirit. Like, okay, I was supposed to start my period. I think it was yesterday. That would have been disastrous for today. I would have been shown up with a fucking huge swollen belly in pain. It would have been terrible. It would have been terrible. I would have been like, God, I'm going to leak on their fucking chair. Like, I'm going to leak through my pants. Like, oh, just catastrophizing it. But what did God do? What did the universe do to make that go away? It started my period like 4 or 5 days early. So I basically am done with it, basically, almost, whatever. TMI about who gives a shit. And I was able to go in there just completely not in pain, on my shit. Amazing. Like, I was so fucking happy. It was like the first time I was stoked to start my period. I was so, I don't know, it was just one of those moments where I was like, damn, dude, like, damn, like, I need, I want this job. I want this job so bad. And for that to have happened, it just really solidified that, like, yeah, this job wants me too. So I don't know. I know it's really tough right now. You know, it's been tough. It's been tough since 2008, bitch. Like, get over it. But I don't know. Like, I was talking about that with my boyfriend yesterday. He was like, it's like, he's like, I think he said, I can't even remember what he really said, but he was like, you know, it's really, really, really crazy times right now. And I was like, it's really been basically the same since 2008. It's just like from 2008, we never really bounced back from that. And I don't know, like, my memory is not the best like that, but I don't know. You know, it's like, I say that all to say in terms of it being the same. It's like back then in 2008, right? I'm like roughly 21, hold on, 2008. I'm like roughly 22, 23 or something like that. I don't know. Super young, you know, no green card, no nothing, no work authorization. So I'm just like getting the shittiest minimum wage jobs in the world. I, you know, live in a shitty apartment, stones throw from the goddamn railroad tracks. So literally on the wrong side of the tracks, because every time a train comes, I can, my house basically shakes, and I, you know, and then there was sometimes there would be two trains, and like one would have to wait, and it's just like, like, this is fucking hell. But so, you know, but I, you know, had a place with my boyfriend. Sometimes we had a roommate because there was an extra bedroom. And we usually just gave it, like, not loaned it, but rented it out to somebody that we worked with, because we both worked at the same place across the street from where we lived. It was really cool. But, you know, everything was tight because I was at the very bottom of the, the status pole in every regard. But now, you know, it's like, now I have a college degree. Now I have a green card. Um, you know, now I have my shit about me, nicely organized. I don't know if you can tell. um, but it's all the same because now eggs are $13 for 18. Uh, and our milk is $20 a gallon now. You know, like, it's just, it's just as hard, but on, like, on different levels. I don't know. I just want to keep going. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to be angry. Um, you know, or I I mean, angry at, or I don't want to be depressed. You know, I would rather be angry. So, like, I'm not going to get mad at the lady that gives us our milk, because she's a small raw dairy. Like, what she's doing is, it's not illegal, but, like, you bet your ass the government would like to make it illegal. And it's a hard life for her. But like eggs, it's like, man, like, I'm not going to get depressed about how much they are, and I'm not actually even going to get angry. I'm just going to get, like, proactive in terms of, like, building up our herd, our flock. We have 8 hens, and, you know, they're not laying right now because it's the dead of winter, and chickens, if you don't know, they need 12, they're kind of like weed. They need 12 hours of sunlight to produce, you know, to give a product. And so that's just not happening right now. And so these little girls are just running around, shitting on the porches, and being complete nuisances. I love them so much, though. But you bet your ass that I'm gonna get on Craigslist every day, specifically the free section, because at this time, you know, as I just said, they're not laying. So there's a lot of people who just got into chickens, and they're like, fuck, they're not laying, they're not gonna lay for another 2-3 months, I gotta get out of this. They're shitting all over my porch, I'm done. So I right now I need to build up a nice herd, flock, um so that when the sunlight does come back, we can have a ton of eggs. And there are ways, the old ways, like if you're ever wondering like what the fuck, how the fuck do I do something, like the old people, the old ways are there. And so with eggs, sorry, I heard a chicken. Oh, but there's a dog outside, so that's good. With eggs specifically, apparently you can put them in a jar of, I want to say it's water, but in the water is like, I don't know what it is, like sodium bicarbonate or baking soda, which may or may not be the same thing. I don't know. Shut up. But you can put them in this concoction of water, and they'll stay fresh for like 2 years or something crazy. So what am I going to do this summer? That, like, because if I get a good flock of 15 or so chickens, that's going to be way more than we can eat. So yeah, preserving them will be done so that during the winter we're not paying fucking almost $1 an egg, like 75 cents an egg. Like, are you fucking kidding me? That's insane, no bueno. Because things are really only going to get worse on the macro scale. I feel like we as individuals can improve ourselves, improve our plight in society as plebs, uh, by doing small things like that. If you can have chickens, you best have fucking chickens. Like they're very smart. They can take care of themselves. They just need a coop. If you have a dog, great. They can take care of them. The dog can have a job. Um, but yeah, like at this point, like I hope, while I would like to get some free chickens from people that have given up, at the same time, I really hope that a lot of other people, 10 times as many people, are like, damn, like these egg prices are crazy. And they weren't even for the good eggs. They weren't even for the good eggs. Dude, they weren't even for the good. We usually only get pasture raised eggs. How much would those eggs have been? Fucking $20? Like, I don't know. People need to start helping themselves out, and by helping their neighbors out. Because if you can be helpful to your neighbor's going to look out for you and take care of you in return. So I don't know. I just minding my business, trying to get my shit in order, which I have. Like, I feel like there's so many reasons. There's so many like signs that this job is for me. Because last night, the day before this second interview, everything in this house got put away. Like, everything in this house now is in its place. Like, everything. If it went in the bathroom, it's in the bathroom, in one of the bath. If it's supposed to be in this room, it is. Everything is out of boxes. Everything is out of bags, minus 2 bags. But I need to try on the clothes, and like until freaking yesterday, I was a little bit bloated, so crampy and stuff. So I didn't. There was like, don't try on clothes right now. You will cry. Not really. I just, if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fucking fit. Like, I don't know. I'm vain, but I'm not like so shallow that I can't just accept that if something doesn't fit me, I don't know. But yeah, sorry, my lips are so dry. I need some chapstick. But yeah, I don't know. I feel really hopeful. I feel really healthy. I feel really happy. And, no matter what happens, I'm just going to keep going. Um, and, I just trust that I'm going to end up where I'm supposed to be. And even if that's here, as a little stay at home girlfriend, like, I cannot feel bad for myself. Like, if you keep trying and nothing's happening, like, it's not really your fault. Like, I don't know, like sometimes you just have to, I guess, like kind of accept your circumstances to really make the most of them. I don't know. It's just, I'm not going to feel bad for where I'm at in life. Um, not having a job definitely makes it a little bit harder to be around people because, like with my boyfriend, he meets people and, if I'm around them, if I have to meet them right in this country and maybe in all places, I have no idea. The first thing they ask is like, what do you do? And it's like, when you don't do anything, you can be really snarky and be like, enjoy life, like, because I stay at home, I enjoy my life. But, I think as an INFJ, we really like to be industrious. So I don't know. You can only do you can only do this leisurely life so long before you start making it hard for yourself, whether that be producing things on a daily basis, making your craft or crafts, whatever you got going, a job, or trying to do a small business, which I wouldn't even think is a very good idea right now, like, quite honestly. It's just really not, unfortunately. But that said, I'm not gonna say entrepreneurship is dead. It's never dead. It's just, it's too hard. And um I am kind of averse to stress. I really, I can't, the like the thought of being sued, the thought of owing $50,000 or more, even the thought of somebody, saying I didn't get the package, and knowing damn well that they did, and just having to deal with that, it's just like I can't, like I can't. I don't want to. Like I hate scammers. I hate the legal system. I hate bureaucracy. It's just, I just want to be useful and, yes, like, industrious, but do I want to be cutthroat and like just, again, legalistic, or what's that word? When you're just, it's just, I don't know, it's too much for me. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. um the legal system, as with so many things, is I feel like it's basically hanging on by a thread. um so that said, it makes me even less wanting of being anywhere around it, because things are moving so slowly, if at all, because everything's fucking broken, like, and everyone in it is broken. Like, I'm too like truthful to deal with other people. Like, I don't know, like, I literally, for my interview, I just had to go down a hill, cross some train tracks, pass a little bit, and then it was like very minimal exposure to town, to city life. And, like, before I even crossed the highway and the railroad tracks next to them, I saw like a homeless person twacked out on the side of the road, and this is on the edge of town. It's just like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? And then there was fog, and it was like, God, is this that fucking shit fog that everybody's talking about? Like, it's weird. There's no fog here. I don't know. Am I higher up? Yeah, I think I am higher up in elevation. Um, but yeah, down in town, there's that fucking fog. And it's just like, shit, like, I'm so insulated in my little 5-acre kingdom from poverty and disease and all these things. And but I'm just trying to get a job. I'm just trying to be a productive member of fucking society. Just, it's like at what fucking cost? My sanity? My humanity? I don't know. I guess those things are holding on by a thread too. So I don't know. I really want this job so bad. I want this job so bad. I want this job so bad. But if it's not for me, it's not for me. It'll go to somebody else who probably will know more about the subject matter than I do, you know. But would I be a good fit? Would I do everything I can with all the time I have to learn? You bet your ass. Like, I hope they saw that. I hope they understand that. Like, I don't know. I really hope Friday I have some fucking good news. Like, I feel like it would on so many levels, and it could even show, other people that, like, because there are a lot of videos of people being like, I've been looking for a job for a year. I've been looking for a job for 2 years. I've applied to 1,000 places. It's like it doesn't have to be that bad. I don't know. Like, I was worried about that. I was worried about that. But, I really hope that this will be able to show myself and others that, if you keep trying and you're really, because I don't think I mean, depending on your circumstances, obviously, if your situation is not dire, let's say you still have a job, you can, if you keep looking, if you keep your eyes open, you should be able to find something wherein your heart soars and you really feel like, yes, like I feel good where I'm at. I don't know. I've felt good in most places where I worked, but like for only so long, because with a lot of jobs, it's like there's only so much to learn. And I told the people today in the interview, both sets of people, like, I just need to keep learning. Like, that's really important to me. I need to keep fucking learning. And in this job, I would learn for the rest of my life. It could basically be a career. Like, it could basically be a career, which is crazy. I mean, my last job I thought was going to be my career. I literally thought I was going to be there forever. But, plans are silly. I don't know. Not saying don't have one, don't try and have one, but at the same time, it's like there's only so much you can do because everything's just predestined in a weird way. So that said, I'm going to go and be industrious. I'm going to sew some bags and I don't know, probably try on those clothes and put them away to see what I got to donate because I'm sure there's some of it I have to fucking donate. Bitch is not a small anymore. I'm lucky to be a medium. Well, no, that's the thing. Like, so annoying. I'm always in between sizes. For the longest time, I was not a small, not a medium. Now I'm not a medium. I'm not a large. Like, I don't know. My body is just so difficult. So thanks again, guys. Take care.